Okay, next I would like to invite our keynote speaker, Mrs. WANNACHAPORN MANGSAMONG from Faculty of Engineering, Princess of Naradhiwas, University of Thailand. And she will presenting about harvesting rainfall and irrigation data in Thailand and Narathiwas area. A bit about her background. She received Master of Water Resources Engineering from KASA University, Bangkok. And currently, she's a lecturer, WANNACHAPORN's MANGSAMONG's, currently she's a lecturer at the Department of Civil Engineering, Princess of Naradhiwas University. Sorry if I'm not pronounced your name properly. Without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. WANNACHAPORN to present your keynotes, please. Yeah, you may start now. Sorry, we can't hear you. Can you check your mics? Mr. Wanna? We can't hear you. Can you check your microphone? Still, we can't hear anything from you.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, excellent. All right, thank you. Please.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Let me thank you all for coming here today. It's a pleasure to welcome you to my presentation. It has been honored to be here. It's such an honor to be here. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm WANNACHAPORN MANGSAMONG, a lecturer at Department of Civil Engineering in Prince of Narathiwas University in south of Thailand. Okay, today I would like to take this opportunity to share on the topic of harvesting rainfall and irrigation data in Thailand and Narathiwas areas. Okay, the topic to be covered in presentation today is the rainwater harvesting, and I will describe the rainwater in Thailand, data in rainwater in Thailand, and I will describe of rainwater harvesting system for agriculture. And finally, I will focus on rainwater harvesting for irrigation in Thailand and Narathiwas areas. Okay. For the first, I will start with some general information rainwater harvesting. What is rainwater harvesting and how rainwater harvesting is important? Actually, rainwater harvesting is the process of collecting, carrying, and storing water from rainfall in an area for beneficial future use. Like rainwater harvesting is collecting that runoff from a structure or other impervious surface in order to store it in for later use. Traditionally, this involves harvesting the rain from a roof, and the rain will collect in gutter that channel the water into downspout and then into some sort of storage vessel. And this is rainwater harvesting comprises of methods by which rainwater and runoff are managed effectively of different use. So rainwater harvesting is used the range of technologies from simple system or more complex engineering system. And this is rainwater harvesting storage vessel that are more commonly used in Thailand, apart jar tanks and the check dam. And I think rainwater harvesting is important in many ways. For the major one begin, it will rescue from water short and also use good quality water if collected and stored in right way. And rainwater harvesting is basic structure of the rainwater harvesting system consists of the water catchment, carrying, and storage and supply system. To the field. In Korean system, carry water from catchment to storage in gutter and by hidden channel. And storage systems are usually drum, tanks, pond, and or mini dam. And storage construct material may be earthen, cement, and plastic, including plastic bed, depending on suitability in affordability to farmer. Okay. And the next topic is advantage for benefit provided by rainwater harvesting. The first is reduce demand on underground resource and surface water. And rainwater harvesting is provide high quality water source and low in mineral. And the cost effective reduce water bill and running costs are low. In addition, is rainwater harvesting is a simple yet flexible technologies local people can be trained to build, operate, and maintain. Such as, the roof rainwater harvesting is less expensive and easy to construct, operate, and maintain. And rainwater harvesting actually does not depend on terrain, geology, or infrastructure management scheme. Data reference from United Nations Environmental Program 1997. And rainwater harvesting, so water can be delivered nearer or directly to the households, relieving the women and children from the burden of carrying it, saving time and energy. So reference from International Rainwater Catchment System Association 2004. And so rainwater harvesting can be used for industrial purpose and can be used for domestic purpose. You can also use the storage rainwater of domestic, like outdoor cleaning, flushing toilet, washing clothes, and even for drinking purpose. And rainwater harvesting can be used agricultural purpose and can be used for groundwater replenishment. The thing is, it provides water when there is a drought and help mitigate flooding of low-lying areas and reduce demand on well, which may enable groundwater level to be sustained. So, and moreover, rainwater is the most indispensable natural resource for life, and this is depleting us as a faster rate. As increase in global population and the use of water human needs are the major reason for water crisis. Thus, rainwater harvesting has been widely used developing countries, including Thailand. And rainwater is a significant water resource in Thailand due to its abundance. And it has been widely used in sector of the society, especially in agriculture in Thailand. So I will move on the topic data of rainwater in Thailand. According to the water resource in Thailand consists of 25 major river basins with an annual rainfall between 1,200 and 2,700 millimeters in Thailand, whereas some areas on the windward side have more than 4,500 millimeters per year. And lower South Basin in annual rainfall is 1,800 millimeters. While the climate of Thailand is under influence of monsoon wind with seasonal character, especially southwest monsoon, northwest monsoon, and in the rainy season, which in most parts of Thailand generally start in June and last until October. An example for the southwest monsoon, which start in May, bring a stream of warm, moist air from the Indian Ocean toward Thailand, causing abundance in our country. However, the onus of monsoon varies to extent. And for this picture, show this comparison between average monthly rainfall occurred in the year rank 1993 to 2019 in Naradhiwas areas. So different from Royal Irrigation Department in Thailand. So the monthly area varies in the rank about 350 to 1,500 millimeters, as can be observed in picture, as show rainfall peak in November and the minimum in this July. An overview the rainwater harvesting and utilization in Thailand. For the rainwater harvesting that is mostly used in Thailand, so 90% is allocated of agriculture and the 6% for domestic consumption and the rest of industrial use. Due to Thailand is an abundant community with a regional water supply, metropolitan waterworks authority, including the village waterworks, at present rainwater is highly used of consumption. And then rainwater harvesting system for agriculture. I will describe rainwater harvesting for agriculture. Within the context of scrap of rainwater of agriculture, rainwater harvesting constitute a promising alternative that has been studied by different disciplines in recent years. Why rainwater harvesting is commonly practiced in areas where the rainwater is insufficient for crop growing. And the most widespread use is that for supplementary irrigation complement rainfall during periods of water scarcity or stress during the growth state of plants. And rainwater harvesting is the practice that dates back to prehistoric times, and this is one of the easiest way to store rainwater for irrigation. And rainwater harvesting for agriculture is good of plant because it is not subject to chemical and therefore to idle for irrigation. And in irrigation sector, rainwater harvesting has significant potential to provide environmental and economic benefit. And the rainwater harvesting practice will vary across the public and private sectors, such as of mini dams, series dams, and ponds on farm small storage tanks in Thailand. And the next topic is characteristic of rainwater harvesting for agriculture. The first is the soil plants water relationship in rainwater harvesting for agriculture. Introduct about the dimension non and concentrate in runoff water for household purpose. And the meteorological in consideration influence crop behavior yields and water demands. And then soil water plant relationship, especially evaporation rate at the farm, determine the adequate and efficiency of management of to the advantage quantity of rainwater harvesting, of rainwater runoff. And critical characteristic of rainwater harvesting is natural slope of the critical importance as artificial catchment such as the paved surface of roads, airport, and highway. And finally, agriculture attention officers need to be equipped to provide adequate rainwater harvesting service to small and micro farmers. Okay, and the final decision on the water required from storage and a daily or monthly basis or at whatever interval is determined by two factors of equal importance. Thing is the irrigation system being used and the efficient rainfall at the cropping size. Whereas crop water demand equal irrigation and evapotranspiration, the least effective rainfall, divide irrigation system efficiency. And crop water demand equal reference crop evaporation rate by Penman Montius. And this is rainwater harvesting for irrigation in Thailand, in Naradhiwas area. The next, for the example, rainwater harvesting in Naradhiwas area to supply water to help the plantation area about 800,000 square meter and consumption of village to resort district, Narathiwas province. Due to the condition of the river, there is a lot of water flowing a year round as well as the dry season. So top of check dam could be at least 30 centimeter below top of channel. And the mini dam in simple a smaller version of the dam seam around in Naradhiwas area. The Bangara River Basin in Naradhiwas province to development project began in the early 1918s in response to the royal initiative for His Majesty the King Rama IX to increase the development of agriculture in the areas. And in such case, the barriers of plants in following river to harness to the water of agriculture use, whereas the mini dam for rainwater harvesting for agriculture is usually built on seasonal waterways and ephemeral streams, including those occurring at crossroads. Okay, the sum of rainwater harvesting and collection of rainwater is an adequate strategy that can be used to address the problem of water crisis globally. So rainwater harvesting is the way they conserve rainwater and hence forward rainwater harvesting method take initiatives to save earth from lakes of water. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much to Mrs. WANNACHAPORN for very interesting topics, sharing about the harvesting rainfall and irrigation data in Thailand, especially in the Naradhiwas area. So I open for any question to the speaker.
Can I ask a question? Miss
Sure,
Miss WANNACHAPORN,
Yeah.
I noticed that you are looking at a much more wider context, whereby you are looking at runoff in catchment areas that were collected in mini dams, and you consider that as rainwater harvesting, right?
Right.
Okay, so that is much wider context. Normally we look it at a micro context. Anyway, a good presentation. Thank you. I noticed that in your pie chart, most of the water is being used for agricultural purposes. Do you have any comparison with treated water, treated pipe water? You know, we when compared with rainwater that were collected. Thank you.
We will so we will study on this soon. Okay.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, all right. Is there any more question? I allow another one if you want to ask our international keynotes. No? Okay, with that, thank you very much, Ms. WANNACHAPORN's MANGSAMONG from the Faculty of Engineering, Princess of Naradhiwas, University of Thailand, for very good topics in terms of harvesting rainfall and irrigation data in Thailand and Narathiwas area. So on behalf of the committee, I would like to thank your time and participation to this seminar. Thank you.
Thank you.